welcoming me in this beautiful space of your club. Can you tell me first what actually motivated you to start the night?
So I was motivated and I have been working for many years in women's rights, and I was looking for a home, a hub here in Brussels where I could come to work, come to play, come to eat, come to drink. And I knew a lot of women in similar situations. Didn't always felt they belonged necessarily. At the beginning I certainly didn't feel that. So looking for a space where we could come together.
Like community building, really?
100%. And it's interesting because I had no community when I came here 10 years ago. At the beginning I remember people would really turn their backs on me. You know, not useful, not interesting enough for them.
As the social entrepreneur that you are, did you encounter those challenges often? Were there any ceilings, glass ceilings that you encountered? How did you deal with situations?
Oh, I think I've had both, and I think most women have if you ask them. I very rarely listen to other people, but at the end of the day I have a very strong belief in my vision, what I'm doing, who I'm doing it for. I believe that if you maintain true to your vision and to your mission and are consistently so, the right people come to you and the right people leave you. It's also remembering that nothing's permanent in this world and not in the city, and you can have a small impact which can grow into a bigger impact.
What was your inspiration for all of this?
I was inspired by the women's clubs and communities that were setting up predominantly in the UK and the US. I wanted to bring the two together. So the physical space of a private members club with the female-focused community social impact. I told people I wanted to do this, or I was doing it. I had a lot of, you're crazy, it's never going to work. Really, I had bankers telling me, oh, but women in Belgium, they don't want to network and socialise after work, they want to go home to their families. A lot of naysayers, which is why I said, I don't always listen to people, and that's served me quite well so far.
If you imagine now there are young women out there who would like to step in the leadership, entrepreneurship roles, what would be your advice for them?
100% is find the right people around you. And sometimes that's not necessarily your friends, which can be a difficult thought process to go through, but you're looking for people that can really help you professionally or in business. And friendships can be that, but often it's someone else. So I like this idea of building a personal board, people whom you can ask for advice, but also ask to practically help you. Can you introduce me to someone who handles financing or investors? Can you help me to build my branding? This is a people's world. Business is people, actually, at the end of the day.
Do you think there are some changes, some big steps that the society, we all can do to empower us, help us?
Of course. The problem is we're not living in a current period of time where I think the right steps are being made. I think a lot of the progress and changes are going to come more from a grassroots and from an individual perspective. Individuals finding other individuals, coming together. What can we do? How can we crowd raise? How can we protest? How can we support? How can we invest? Do our capitalist structures as they exist today still serve us? No. Do we fully understand what is feminism? Because I think a lot of times people are very scared of the word here because they don't fully understand it. So how can we also, the great glorious signing quote, unlearn to learn again?
So now if you can tell me what are your personal next steps of your life and the club or beyond?
So certainly the club and I go hand in hand. We are for the first time this year organising larger scale summits to really go much deeper into a subject which we haven't done before. We're doing a full day on women's health before the summer, and we're doing a full day on AI after the summer. For me personally, it's also trying to take a bit of a step back, making sure that I'm here when I really need to be here, and then at home with my family, especially my 2-year-old, when I really need to be home with my family.
And one thing that no one knows about you and will be surprised to learn?
There are so many choices for this, but I don't think many people know that I actually for many years worked on archaeology digs. And the second year when I was there, we found a Christian burial site, centimetres underground. And they were there under the center. Yeah, really. It's pure Indiana Jones. And I actually named my dog Indiana after Indiana Jones because I've always been a big fan of archaeology.
Thank you so much. That's super interesting.
Yes, so there you are. If you want to get some anger out, I highly recommend going matter caving on an archaeology.